The skies over the Middle East are shifting toward war once again. American B-52 bombers, capable of carrying nuclear weapons, have landed at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, just hours after Washington signaled that diplomacy with Iran is running out of time. The message from the Trump administration is unmistakable. The military option is back on the table. These are not ordinary aircraft. The B-52 Stratofortress is designed for long-range precision strikes and can deliver bunker-busting bombs, cruise missiles, and even nuclear payloads. Their arrival follows weeks of U.S. naval buildup near Iran, including the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and guided missile destroyers now patrolling the Arabian Sea. Memories of June 2025 are still fresh. During Israel's 12-day war with Iran, 7 B-2 stealth bombers penetrated Iranian airspace undetected. Submarines fired 20 cruise missiles at Isfahan, and a total of 75 precision weapons were used to hit nuclear-linked sites. Now, Washington appears to be preparing for a similar scenario. Flight trackers show dozens of U.S. military cargo planes pouring into the region, carrying equipment, air defense systems, and personnel. Analysts warn this looks less like routine deployment and more like pre-war positioning. Iran, however, is refusing to back down. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi declared that Tehran will never abandon uranium enrichment, calling it a sovereign right. He dismissed the American Armada as intimidation, saying, "Their military deployment does not scare us." Talks in Oman were meant to calm the storm. Trump called the negotiations very good, and Iranian President Pezeshkian called them a step forward. But hours after the meeting, Washington imposed fresh sanctions on Iran's oil trade, hardly a sign of compromise. The carrier group now sits within striking distance of Iran's coast. Alongside it are destroyers armed with Tomahawk missiles and fighter squadrons capable of precision attacks on nuclear and military facilities. Iranian leaders warn any attack will ignite a regional war. Tehran says retaliation would target U.S. bases across the Gulf and Israeli cities alike, turning the Middle East into a battlefield overnight. With B-52s now on the tarmac in Qatar, diplomacy is hanging by a thread. One miscalculation, a drone, a missile, a single spark could turn this standoff into the biggest U.S.-Iran war in history.